Good morning, YouTube and friends. Oh, I'm going to mention their name. I asked them permission and they said, yes, please do. I'm at a little, I guess you'd call it a resale, antique, whatever kind of store in Kingman, Arizona. The name of it is called AJ's Goods. And I have to make sure and mention that it's on Andy Devine, which is the old Route 66. Because I guess there's another couple of stores like this in this old part of Kingman, Arizona. So yeah, they said this was fine. Go ahead and show their stuff if I want. But the reason I'm doing this video today is this is kind of a response video for something I saw the other day from a very fine channel. And I'm going to kind of mention the name because I don't know if YouTube gets kind of picky on that, but it's called Holy, and then it kind of sounds like Schmidt, but that's close. Not exactly it. So anyway, he did a video the other day, and he has a very nice channel about uh, saving money, planning, and also planning retirement. So this is a response video. I'm not just talking to retirees. I would like to uh, kind of focus this video on younger people also. You don't have to be saving for retirement yet, but it's kind of one of those things where, in my book, you have to practice retirement. I mean, you have to practice getting ready for retirement because nobody knows how to do this and you're going to mess it up a few times. I actually started planning for retirement probably when I was around 30, but I didn't really start saving for it until I was around 35 or 40. So I have a cheat sheet. You've seen me do this before. And the name of his video had to do with you may be richer than you think you are. So we're just going to run through this. This is going to be short. Please stick with it because it's very good information. Okay, so you may be richer than you think. First of all, are you helping others financially or in any other monetary kind of way, goods or services? Because it's very important for you to not just focus on yourself all the time. If you're helping others, that means you're also thinking about taking care of business. You know what I mean? So, and the second item is, do you have an emergency fund yet? Young people should always have an emergency fund. This is going to be on the list of videos for people who are even 20 years old. Get your emergency fund going. Just keep it. Some people say 3 months, some people say 6. So just keep some money socked away. You know you're going to need it, and you hope you don't have an emergency, but you just might. So the third thing is, and he actually had probably about 8 things on his list. I tried to whittle this down, really. I prefer to keep it simple. So the third item is when you retire, it's important to have multiple layers of income. And what that means is you'll probably have Social Security. You probably had a job late in your career that involved a 401k. You may also have a private fund that you can do through the major um, mutual fund companies like, and I'll mention Van with a G on it, that company, and also um, uh, T Rowe, and the last word starts with a P and a RICE, that company. So you can have 3 very good layers of income right there because you'll end up getting every month. You'll get, when you hit that age of, I think it's 73 right now, you'll have 3 different checks coming into you The IRAs and the 401ks, you just do it in January of every year. Take what you need um, from those funds and just make it automatic. You can also have retired people also do things like become landlords if you think you would like something like that. If you can find areas where there's small properties that are rentable that you can work on in your spare time, you can make some rent income out of that. The fifth item is no debt. This is so important. And I know you're going to have debt when you're younger. You're going to buy a car, you're going to buy hopefully a house. That's really important as you're approaching retirement to get rid of all your debts because you don't know what kind of things might happen once you're retired. And you can't afford to be doing a credit card bill and all that. I mean, keep it small if you're going to do it, but don't have any long term stuff hanging over your head. And the other thing, the final thing is um, keep your expenses steady when you're in retirement. Kind of work towards that as a goal as you get older because, big catastrophe type of spending problems are problems. You don't have, if you're that thing that people call fixed income, meaning you are retired, you're getting Social Security, you have an IRA check coming once a year, you have a pension check coming once a year, that kind of stuff. Um, it's really traumatic for you mentally to have sudden high expenses. And that kind of plays in with your emergency fund because you even need that when you're retired too, just in case. Even for emergency travel. What if one of your kids gets sick and you really need to go see him and you just haven't saved any money for it in the last year? So that's something that, is important. So from Kingman, Arizona, which is always fun to visit, right on Route 66, the old Route 66. Okay, so it's summer. Have fun, do your traveling, come and see us down here. Oh, look at this. Isn't that cute? Little trunk. Let me find a guy type of item here. Okay, where's a guy item? Looks like they have some tools over here. I'm not sure what all is in this little display, but looks kind of like a guy thing. They do have some furniture. Look at that. That's awesome. So have a lovely day, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.